there, so that way our work is paid off. We have our home teams there.
Well, Lady Yellow Jackets coming off their last game was on last Saturday when they beat Harding Academy by a score of 44-40. They led by 19 points in that game, but Harding Academy cut it to 3, but the Yellow Jackets held on to win by 4, and that gave them the 3rd seed here in the regional tournament out of Conference 2-3A. Reese McDonald led the Yellow Jackets that night with 17 points. How'd the Yellow Jackets get here? Well, they finished second during the regular season. They lost to Rosebud 51-43 in the district semifinals, and then beat Harding Academy for that 3rd place ball game. Yellow Jackets are 18-9 on the year. They went 10-4 in conference play. They finished number 2, and they come into the tournament as a number 3 seed. But a good year for Lady Yellow Jackets under first-year coach Matthew Post.
Hey, what a great year for him. Got a lot of talent, young talent coming in for the senior high team. Coach Post first year. What a way to start out going to regional tournament.
Yeah, got a few veteran players, but got a lot of sophomores and juniors that's carrying a heavy load for this team, and this is a great experience for them to play here in this regional tournament. Walnut Ridge comes in 17-10. They're 14-2 on the year in conference play. They finished second to Hoxie. Hoxie went 16-0. Second straight year for Walnut Ridge to go 14-2 in conference. They went to the state tournament last year, made it to the first round. How did Walnut Ridge get here? Well, they beat Manila 53-45 in the District 3A 3 semifinals, and then lost to conference champion Hoxie 62-42 on Friday night. We'll talk a little bit about Hoxie or Walnut Ridge.
Yeah, Walnut Ridge had a player to watch out for on them is number 11, Bailey Augustine. She's their top scorer. Looking at her out here, she is a baller. She's got good size, moves good, so we've got to contain her. For the Yellow Jackets to win this game, we got to execute on offense and control the boards, and I think we have a great shot at victory.
I saw him last night at practice. He was really emphasizing rebounding last night. You only give them one shot. Basically, Coach Post thinks they have 2 excellent players and 3 role players. Let those role players, contribute any, and then kind of, shut down the 2 stars.
Right. Yeah, you shut down 11, which would be a tremendous effort because she's a good ball player. And their inside player, I think number 12, she's about 6 foot, and all she does is rebound, like you said, a role player. So if we control the boards, we'll be in good shape.
Well, these 2 teams have 2 common opponents, and they played back on December 29th and December 30th. Walnut Ridge lost 69-28 to Mountain View. We played, of course, Mountain View twice this year. They lost by 31 points, or actually 41 points to Mountain View. And they also lost to Lifeway Christian 54-47. Lady Yellow Jackets beat Lifeway Christian back on, New Year's Eve, I believe it was, back right after Christmas. And so that's the only 2 common opponents they have. But Walnut Ridge went 0-6 against Hoxie, Mountain View, Des Arc, and Tuckerman, all really good ball clubs. And they did have 3 wins over Manila, who finished 3rd in this conference. And they had 1 win over Brooklyn, which won the 4A conference in this area. So, they finished 2nd. Conference probably not as deep as our conference. And so Lady Yellow Jackets, I think, have a good shot to win here today.
Great shot. What's very important is how we come out to play. The first 3 minutes of this game, I think, will determine the outcome.
All right, that sets it up for you. We're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to have Yellow Jacket basketball and breakfast here in Manila. Stay with us wherever you're watching tonight. Send us a Facebook post, a text. I'm sure all over town. Everybody's watching today, all over school. The last time we had a game at 10 o'clock in the morning was state baseball tournament. That was one of our largest audiences. And I got texts and Facebook posts all day from all over town and all over the country now with live stream. And so let us know where you're watching from tonight. We'll try to get you on. And hopefully we can bring you a win here tonight from Manila. We listen to Lady Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes.
Touchdown!
The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment. Wherever the river flows.
And we're back here at Manila High School. We're about 30 miles north and east of Jonesboro, so it's about 2.5 hours to Jonesboro, and then another almost 45 minutes over here to Manila. Easy travel today. The weather was good. Weather was good yesterday, and of course the roads are flat here, and so
lot different than it is in the hills. Absolutely.
We just had the national anthem here. We got an introduction of the teams coming up. Got a good amount of Yellow Jacket fans have come a long ways for an early morning game.
Absolutely. We got a great crowd from Clinton. Glad they're here. Always been great supporters of the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, great fan support for Clinton over the years. I even see some of the boys' parents' fans are already here. Support the girls. They don't play till 7 o'clock tonight, so I expect even more Yellow Jacket fans to roll in tonight. Yellow Jackets are being introduced right now. They'll be the visitor on the scoreboard. They're the number 3 seed. Walnut Ridge is the number 2 seed, the Bobcats. Yellow Jackets will be dressed in their black, trimmed in gold with a checkerboard on the side. And Walnut Ridge, they are white uniforms, orange lettering, and orange numbers. Starter tonight, of course, Reese McDonald's. Haven Stolthus back after an injury. She played pretty well in practice last night. Lacey Bell McJunkins, Kylie Lassiter, and Kinley Keith getting a start tonight.
Kinley Keith, first start this year. We need her aggressiveness. We need some of her mama from back in years past to play tonight.
Yeah, Kinley's gotten better and better all season after coming over from volleyball, and she gets a start tonight in the regional basketball tournament here at Manila. We're just moments away from the tip-off here. Not a large facility, not like Yellow Jacket Arena.
Nothing like Yellow Jacket Arena. One of these officials, I swear, looks like Tim Smith. Bald head and everything.
You know, I thought I saw Tim when I came in, but I hadn't seen him since then.
Tim is sitting on the top on the other side.
I thought he might have slipped into the stripes, maybe. All right, we're underway here at Manila. And the Lady Bobcats have it, and Augustine has it. She'll play a guard some and then pass it and go post or go to the corner a lot. She's very versatile. Augustine inside. First shot up, blocked by Lassiter, and she comes away with it. McJunkins into the front court for Clinton. 1-2-2 zone. They worked on that last night over in practice. They'll also run a 1-3-1 zone defense. And pass thrown away and out of bounds.
We got to settle down and play ball. Just have fun and play ball.
Augustine. Big size on Augustine. Also can handle the basketball. And Walnut Ridge works it around the horn. Looking inside against that Yellow Jacket man-to-man. The Jackets will play some zone today before it's over. Slash, cut, pull-up, jumper. Good. That's Chloe Davis. Davis and Augustine are the two leading scorers for Walnut Ridge. McDonald with the basketball, drops it to Keith. Lob inside for Lassiter. Over Lassiter's head and out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets have had it twice and have turned it over twice.
Got to get the nerves out, Mike.
Look a little bit nervous right now. 2 seniors and 3 sophomores on the court for Clinton. Walnut Ridge with the basketball. That's Dalton. Gets it to Augustine. And to Davis. Good defense by McJunkins. Looking inside, nothing there. Stofus all over her. Ball knocked away and out of bounds, but it's going to go to Walnut Ridge. Good defense by Stofus out there on
big bucket's crucial right here. Clayton scores her big bucket, get the nerves out.
Walnut Ridge up 2-0. Lassiter knocks it away. McDonald on the run, all the way to the basket, and she's going to turn it over as she carries the basketball.
2 turnovers so far, Mike.
3 possessions, 3 turnovers. You kind of see a little bit of nervousness on the, especially the young Yellow Jackets. They haven't been here before. Ball in the front court. Walnut Ridge. That's Jones. And we got a foul inside. 33 is Melanie Jones and 5 is Alex Jones.
They're going to let number 13, the 33, the big girl, they'll let her on top of the key because she's not going to do anything. She's looking to dispose of the ball.
There's Bailey inside. Yellow Jackets. Well, I thought we had a jump ball, but I think the official nearest to us is going to call a foul. If you just tuned in, we've played 2 minutes. Walnut Ridge leads 2-0.
That's Kinley Key's second foul.
Augustine, basketball, now to Jones. And cross court to Dalton. Stofus all over Dalton. And she gets it off to Jones, and quickly a foul on Lacey Bell. And that'll be now quickly with 3 team fouls. And we played about 2 minutes. Melanie Jones checks out. Taylor Forrester checks in. Augustine driving. She loses the ball. Lassiter picks it up. And McJunkins runs it into the front court. Drops it off. McDonald, long 3. Good. And the Yellow Jackets are on the board.
Big 3 by McDonald.
And they have the lead. Augustine quickly to the other end. Her layup is good. Augustine coast to coast on that one. Jackets right back. And there's a foul on Walnut Ridge. That'll be Alex Jones. That's Walnut Ridge's first foul of the ball game. Their fans are sitting down in front of us here. 4-3, Walnut Ridge. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Haven Stofus will take a long 3. It off the iron, no good. Lassiter gets the rebound, but she's going to be called for the push in the back foul. That'll be her first.
We cannot get her in foul trouble. We got to have her tonight. I mean, today. First. It's kind of weird. We usually call games at night, but today. I got to remember today.
Kylie's first foul. That's the 4th team foul on Clinton. You watch it on TV. Augustine, biggest player on the floor. She'll bring it up the floor just like a guard. Ball knocked out of bounds by Reese McDonald. They'll inbounds in front of the Clinton bench. That's Chloe Davis. And she gets it in. Drive all the way to the basket. Her layup is good. Taylor Forster, her first basket. She just comes in off the bench. Walnut Ridge leads 6-3.
Jackets didn't adjust on defense. They're playing man-to-man.
Stolfus, long three. No. Battle for the rebound. Run down by Davis of Walnut Ridge. Bailey, front court. Once again to the basket. And they're going to count that one. And a foul on Clinton.
Foul, Reese McDonald.
We've seen Augustine run the same play. Just drive to the right side and try
Absolutely.
to get to the basket.
You got a defender up front. You got to get in front of her and make her charge you.
Augustine has 4. She has one free throw here, trying to finish a three-point play. No. And battle for the rebound, picked up by Lassiter. Gets it to Stolfus. 8-3 Walnut Ridge here in the first quarter. Inside, Lassiter spins, and
oh,
wow. She gets called for an offensive foul. Didn't look like she had the official gave her the room to turn around, but he called the offensive foul. That's her second. Lassiter heads to the bench, along with Kinley Keith, Sydney Standridge in, along with Alexa Booher. Jackets in foul trouble early. That's 16 fouls, and they trail 8-3. And Walnut Ridge throws it away. An unforced error there by the Bobcats. It's a critical moment here in the first quarter, Phillip, with our two big players out of our Lassiter out of the game.
The bench has got to step up.
Standridge inside on Augustine. Shot no good. And rebound Davis. Augustine quickly in the front court. Back to her. To the basket. Shot. Layup. Good.
Got to take a charge right there.
6 points for Augustine. 10 for Walnut Ridge. And they lead 10-3. All the momentum right now going toward Walnut Ridge. Reese McDonald out front against that 1-2-2 zone. Standridge trying to post inside to Booher. Back to McJunkins on the near wing. Cross court, Booher. Deep corner of Stolfus. She turns up a 3 and steps out of bounds.
Fouls and turnovers, not looking good.
Yeah, Yellow Jackets already with at least 5 turnovers here in the first quarter. Augustine with the basketball. Gets it off to Davis. Double team. Davis now kind of a pick and roll to her, and Augustine scores again on the inside. 8 points for Augustine. Yellow Jackets take a timeout. It's Walnut Ridge 12, Clinton 3. You're listening to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes, the River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back, the professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
And we're back at Manila. Yellow Jackets trail 12-3 as we come out of this timeout. Lady Yellow Jackets have turned the ball over 5 times. And Augustine, leading scorer for Walnut Ridge, has 8 points already. McDonald drives against the zone, shot up, no good, but she's fouled, and Reese will head to the line.
That's what we're going to drive. We're going to have to drive to the basket.
If you just tuned in, Kylie Laster has 2 fouls. She is out of the game right now. Need her in there with the big Augustine from Walnut Ridge. Kayleen Long checks in for Walnut Ridge. Alex Jones checks out. Reese hits the first one, or missed the first one, and she also misses the second one, but Stolfus gets the rebounds. Junkins with the basketball. Cross court to Booher. Lacey Bell drives. Stolfus in the corner. Shot no good. The Yellow Jackets are ice cold from the field and the free throw line. Cross court, Davis. Trap over there. Jones gets out of it. And they drop it inside to Augustine. Her shot is good. Kind of a pick and roll almost, the short corner.
She's a baller, Mike.
And then Augustine rolls to the basket. And now it's 14-3. Walnut Ridge. Inside Standridge on Augustine. Shot no good. Rebound. Sydney gets it back to the basket. Layup good. Sydney Standridge, and the Yellow Jackets needed that one. Cuts the lead to 14-5. Still 1:42 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Dalton with double team again. Now Bailey gets it. Drops it inside. Layup. No good. Second shot. No good, but she's fouled. And that's Forster. She'll head to the line to shoot a pair. But Jackets double team that guard way out high, and then if they get out of it, it's kind of 4-on-3 then.
Yeah, Walnut Ridge now in the bonus.
And we still got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Forster's shot. No good. Walnut Ridge 0 for 2 at the line. So is Clinton. Anna Saffel checks in for Walnut Ridge. They played a lot of players here in the first quarter. Second shot is good. 15-5. Yellow Jackets trail by 10. It's Booher to McDonald's. McJunkins inside now. Back cut to Standridge off her hands and out of bounds. Good play call. Open with the ball off her hands and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Quick pass. Jones long three. No. Stolfus wants to run. It's 1-on-4. Lost the ball. Battle for it.
Oh.
And we have a jump ball. And it'll belong to Clinton. Hello, everybody back watching in the cafeteria. Got a picture there from Principal Treese, and they are kids are eating lunch and watching the Lady Yellow Jackets right now.
No, Josh Jones is enjoying that lunch there.
I bet Josh is. Booher wasn't ready for the pass, but she caught it. Now McDonald will put it on the floor and drive. Her shot's no good. She goes for it, gets it. Oh, my.
Oh!
McDonald looked like she clearly had it, and Augustine over her back, and the official calls it a jump ball. Wow.
Not being consistent with the calls at all.
7-2 fouls. 7 for Clinton, 2 for Walnut Ridge right now. Augustine with the basketball to Jones. Right back to her. Inside to Forster. Layup good. Forster, one of those role players off the bench, now has 5 points. You're so conscious of Augustine, you have to double team her, and then that leaves somebody open. And so far, Walnut Ridge is finding it. 15 seconds left in the quarter. 17-5. Walnut Ridge and the Yellow Jackets turn it over again. You can almost see the tension on their faces, Phillip.
Yeah, girls are out of sync. I don't know what's wrong. They have never played like this.
It's been 7 or 8 years since Lady Yellow Jackets have been to the state tournament. It's been, I think, at least 4 years since we've been to the regionals, so this is a new environment for them. 5 seconds, 4. Inside Forster, 2 seconds, and a travel on Forster. Good job by Sydney Standridge to hold her ground there. And the Jackets will have it with only 1.7 left here in the first quarter. McDonald heaves it three-quarter court, no good. And that's the end of the first quarter of play here. It's been all Walnut Ridge so far. Walnut Ridge 17, Clinton 5. You listen to the Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Back to the 3A North Region Tournament in Manila. Yellow Jackets, Lady Yellow Jackets, and Walnut Ridge in this opening round game here. And the Lady Yellow Jackets trail 17-5 as we enter the second quarter of play. A lot of turnovers for the Jackets, and did not shoot well in the first half. Kylie Lassiter back in the game for Clinton. It's Standridge, McDonald, and she'll take a 3. No. There's Lassiter with a rebound. Back up, and Kylie scores. And, well, we needed that.
We've got to have her, Mike. Rebound big.
And Kylie almost a little way on this end. Knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Walnut Ridge. And Kylie got to be careful on the defensive end. She has 2 fouls. You can see Lacey Bell and Standridge right now already double-teaming Augustine. Pass in the corner to Dalton. She gets it to Jones. Drops it off to, I would assume, her sister. Jones from the corner. Shot no good. And Sydney, she almost had it. He'll touch the out-of-bounds line. It'll stay with Manila.
But I'll take that. She hustled. I'll take that anytime.
17-7. Lob pass. Augustine inside. Shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Second shot no good. She's got a third shot. And a foul. Let's see where this one goes. And they called it on Kylie Lassiter. It could have went on maybe her or even Reese reaching in. And Kylie was in for, about 47 seconds and picks up her third foul. Augustine, one thing she hasn't done, though, is shoot free throws well. She's now 0 for 2. Lacey Bell shot no good. And Augustine on the run.
Take a charge.
And it looked like a travel. No call. And Bailey scores again. 10 points now for Augustine. Floater up and good by Reese McDonald. Maybe the Lady Yellow Jackets can relax maybe a little bit and play here in the second quarter. They're really uptight in that first quarter. And ball gets away. Katie McJunkins now in the game for Clinton, and she's fouled. Only the third team foul for Walnut Ridge. Reese McDonald off a screen by Katie. Tries to drive. She's cut off. Gets to Katie. Cross court to Lacey Bell. Inside to Lassiter. Great pass. And Kylie scores. And she has 4 points on the night. And the Jackets cut it to 8. Long jump shot by Jones. No, there's Lassiter with the rebounds. Jackets have the chance for back-to-back baskets, maybe for the first time tonight, Phillip.
Hopefully they'll continue the streak.
Laster pulls up from 15. Her shot's no good. And she jumps in, creates a jump ball. It should be the Lady Yellow Jackets basketball. Nope, I guess I'm wrong on that one.
Should be Yellow Jackets ball. Oh, we got the ball.
Yep,
that's quarter.
I was right on that one.
Yeah.
I'm not right many times, but I got that one. It will be Clinton's basketball.
No, that's correct, Carl. They got the ball at the quarter.
And after a discussion,
Coach Post arguing with the table.
well, Walnut Ridge is going to get it. Bailey has it behind the back into the front court. She's trying desperately to get to the basket.
Now
we have a jump ball. And we know which way this one's going. It's going to belong to the Yellow Jackets. Augustine, she just, whatever it takes to get to the basket, she tries to do. That time she probably forced that one with a double and triple team. The Yellow Jackets force a jump ball with that one. Walnut Ridge takes a timeout. Let me read this announcement from the Arkansas Activities Association. The schools participating in this basketball playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and the regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the Arkansas Activities Association. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this event, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools in the state of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association.
Great job reading that.
I had it memorized. Well, we're back to action. Clinton has the basketball. They trail by 8. And now a foul on Forster of Walnut Ridge. And that'll be the 4th foul for Walnut Ridge. The Lady Yellow Jackets, by the way, have 8.
Yeah, 2 on number 5, 2 on number 3.
Melanie Jones checks in for Forster. Jones was one of the original starting 5. She's back in for Walnut Ridge. Lacey Bell on the wing, off a screen by her sister. Gets it to Reese. Her 3, no. And out of bounds. And not sure if it's the background or what, but the Lady Yellow Jackets have been off on
They've been very
several
well
shots.
off, which we thought this was in our favor. It's kind of closed in.
Augustine in the front court. Lacey Bell on her. Drive. Laster cuts her off. Ball trap. Forster Jones comes up with it. Now Bailey's going to drive to the basket. Shot no good. And a good job by Laster just to hold her ground, and a foul on Walnut Ridge.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to foul. Number 11 drives. They've got to take a charge. She's got her head down. It's going to be automatic.
Yeah, it seems like all she wants to do is drive to the basket. It may be 1 or 2 or 3 players. She just puts her head down and goes. So far, she's been successful, but the last couple of trips, the Yellow Jackets have forced a couple of turnovers. Now the ball knocked away and picked up by Walnut Ridge. That was the 3rd possession for the Yellow Jackets. Could have cut it to 6. Ball scored to Dalton. Now in the corner to Jones. I'll check that's Davis. Davis's shot's no good, and she is down on the floor. Yellow Jackets are on the run, going the other way. 5-on-4. Lacey Bell pulls up and shoots, and out of bounds. No good. Davis is on the floor. She drove in. Yellow Jackets held their ground. She basically created all the contact.
She just kind of fell on her own there.
Yep. And she has yet to stand up.
Ankle.
Looks like a lower leg injury to the ankle. She's walking off on her own. And the Yellow Jackets once again shoot another air ball. I'm not sure if it's the background or what here. We may see Davis before it's over, though. She's walking on her own to the sideline. 4:25 left in the first half. Clinton trails 19-11. Augustine for Walnut Ridge has 10 of their 19 points. Forster in the corner. Now across to Jones. In the corner, long three, no good. And Lacey Bell runs down the long rebound. Wants to run. Walnut Ridge is getting back. Lacey Bell all the way to the basket. Her floater, no good. And Walnut Ridge comes up with it. And another foul on Clinton. This is going to go on Lacey Bell. And we'll walk the length of the floor as that's the 9th team foul on Clinton. And Davis is already back in the game for Walnut Ridge. Bailey Augustine at the line. She's 0
Walnut Ridge had a hard time substituting a player in. They didn't know who to go in for.
She's 0 for 2 at the line. Her shot is no good. This is the 4th possession, Phillip. The Jackets going to cut it to 6. Maybe 5. Alexa Booher in the game for Clinton with Stofus. She tries to drive. Gets it to Sydney. Sydney will put up a 3. No. Lassiter goes and gets the rebound and back up off the glass. Good.
That's her shot right there, Mike. Down to 6.
I think we can keep Kylie in the ball game. I think we can get back in this one. 19-13. Double team now on Augustine. Stofus and Standridge. 3-pointer from the corner. No. Booher has it in the front court. It's 2-on-2.
Oh, that's a foul.
Knocked away. No call. Looked like Stofus might have been fouled too. But at least we still have the basketball.
We are not being consistent on the foul call.
Stofus long 3. No, there's Lassiter. Nope, that's Standridge. There's Lassiter. Kylie scores again. She's got 8 in the quarter. The Jackets have cut it to 19-15. They've outscored Walnut Ridge 10-2 here in the second quarter. Davis back in the game, shoots a 3, no good, and out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets have it.
Big momentum shift right there, Mike.
Gaining some confidence. And Kylie is now dominating on the inside. Walnut Ridge still in the zone. Sydney Standridge dumps it into Lassiter. Turns on Augustine and scores again. 10 for Lassiter. The Jackets have cut it to 19-7. They trailed at one time 15-5. Yellow Jacket crowd making some noise on the far side. 2:15 still left in the first half. Pass to Jones here on the near side. And back to Davis. Double team on Augustine. That's Stofus and Standridge inside everywhere she goes. Yellow Jackets are going to force somebody else to try to beat us. Shot up, blocked by Lassiter, picked up by Booher. Jackets on the run. Booher all the way to the basket. Her layup, good! The Jackets have come all the way back to tie it at 19.
We can't get Lassiter that 4th foul. We cannot let her foul.
1:39 to go. Lassiter came out, challenged the shot, and Booher finished on the other end. Davis in the corner, wide open for a 3. Shot, good. Davis, 5 points. Booher inside, and a blocking foul. Going to go against Walnut Ridge.
That's number 5's 3rd foul. We're just exchanging fouls here.
Officials are going to call this one on the floor. Yeah, that was, as Phillip said, Alex Jones, her 3rd foul. 16 fouls, though, on Walnut Ridge. Yellow Jackets will inbounds under their own basket. Trailing 22-19. Stofus gets it. Cross court to Booher and pass out of bounds into the front row over there. And it goes back over to Walnut Ridge. Can't relax here. You caught up. Don't relax here and let them push it back out before the half.
Stofus and Standridge, can you tell me what flavor of gum number 11's chewing?
They're all over. Davis with the basketball on Booher. Drops it off. Passed up a 3. Now around the horn. They'll take one from the corner. No good. There's Lassiter.
Oh!
And it gets it to Stofus. A minute to go here in the first quarter. Cross court to Booher. Here on the near side in front of the Walnut Ridge bench. And Stolfus gets it to Katie McJunkins. Haven will take a three. Good. It's tied again. As Haven Stolfus hits her first three of the game, and we're tied at 22 with 35 seconds left. Jackets have a chance maybe to get into the half, maybe with the lead if they get a stop here. Lassiter steals. She's on the run. It's 2-on-1 with Katie. Layup. No good. There's Katie for the second shot. No good. Back again. Yes! Jackets take the lead. 24-22. Augustine quickly down the floor to the basket. Her shot. No good. Clinton with a chance. 8 seconds. McJunkins in the front court. 5. Katie to the basket. Layup good. McJunkins with 4 points in the last 20 seconds. And the Jackets rally from down 15-5 to take a 26-22 lead into the halftime locker room. What a turn of events here, and what a great run by the Lady Yellow Jackets here in the second quarter. Jackets 26, Walnut Ridge 22. Woo! Catch your breath.
What a first half.
Catch your breath. Stay with us. Get something to drink. We'll be back for the second half. It's Clinton 26, Walnut Ridge 22. You're listening to Lady Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reagan Gallagher, a board-certified neurosurgeon with the Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. If you are experiencing pain in your neck, your arms, your back, or your legs, or you have weakness with prolonged standing or walking, we can help you find the cause. At our Neuroscience Center, we have a comprehensive spine clinic to help you take control of these problems. For more information, visit our website at conwayregional.org or call 501-932-0352. You can always talk with your primary care physician about a referral to Conway Regional Neuroscience Center. We look forward to helping you improve the quality of your life.
F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. F.L. Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. F.L. Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit F.L. Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
What a first half. The Yellow Jackets probably couldn't play any worse than they could in the first quarter, and probably couldn't play any better than they did in the second quarter.
Got the nerves out. Hopefully he'll come out with a better second half.
Got like 6 turnovers in the first quarter. Scored only 5 points. They trailed 15-5 at one point. Then outscored Walnut Ridge 21-5 in the second quarter. They now lead 26-22 here at the half. Wow, what a first half of play. Alexa Booher with a couple of points. Katie McJunkins had 4, but they all came in the last 20 seconds and put the Yellow Jackets up 26-22. Reese McDonald had 5. Haven Stonefoos with a 3-pointer. Sydney Standers with 2 points early when we really needed it to kind of stay in the ball game. And then Kylie Laster, 2 fouls in the first couple of minutes, had to set, comes back in the second quarter, picks up a 3rd foul within like 45 seconds, but she stays in the game, and she scored 10.
She was the momentum changer right there. She blocked, she rebounded, and scored.
And the scoring for Walnut Ridge, Taylor Forster off the bench had 5. Chloe Davis, number 10, had 5 points. And then, of course, their big star, Bailey Augustine, with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the first half for Augustine. Well, Philip, people are listening all around. Going to mention a few folks. Angela Bradford's listening, but knowing her, she's probably at the Hive at Yellow Jacket Arena, probably working right now.
She is working right now. We got a big food order in yesterday for next week, and she's trying to find places to put it. Also, I want to give special thanks to Pettigene Electric, Jamie Reeves, Danny Shannon, Glenn Lemmings, Adam Hoyle. They put our big banner south of town for the state tournament next week. Also, the city of Clinton, Charles Wilson, outstanding work. Thanks to the community kept putting our state tournament together.
Yeah, I saw the big banner on School Hill. It looks great, and I saw all the pictures on Facebook of some of the other ones.
Thanks.
And we can use those in future years.
Absolutely. We didn't put dates on it just for that purpose. But thanks going to be excited next week in Clinton.
Peggy Widener, she's listening up on Holly Mountain tonight. This morning. I keep saying it's nighttime, but this morning we're glad that she's listening in. I'm sure she'll be listening tonight, too, when those senior boys play tonight at 7 o'clock. Against Walnut Ridge here, also with a trip to the state tournament on the line tonight.
And if we win both games today, we play tomorrow at the same time, 10 and 7.
Also got to thank Miss Wanda Owens. She made me and Jeff a batch of her famous hot rolls. So I got to thank Miss Wanda.
Oh.
And if Miss Wanda's not over there, I know she's watching and listening right now.
You all didn't share that with me.
Well, they're so valuable. I just hoard them when I get them. So nobody makes a better roll than Miss Wanda.
Miss Wanda, she makes the best rolls and cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah. Also want to mention we hadn't mentioned a while, one of the great Yellow Jacket fans. We haven't been able to see him this year because of COVID, but I hope Brandon Bulkney's listening in tonight. Nobody knows more about the Yellow Jackets than Brandon.
That boy, he studies every sport we do. Football, basketball, baseball, probably track and tennis. Just throw that in there, but he knows everything about how many points somebody scores. He's on top of it.
Yep. I'll be glad when all this is over we can see Brandon back again at
Absolutely.
At Jim Thomason Field or Yellow Jacket Arena.
Get back to tailgating.
Yep. Well, let's look at some of the other scores from yesterday here in the tournament. Number 1 ranked Mountain View girls, they beat Osceola yesterday 61-26. And the number 1 ranked team in the Conference 3A, Hoxie, they beat Harding Academy 54-35. On the boys' side, our number 1 team from Conference 2, Newport, they beat Rivercrest 61-46. And a shocker last night, our number 4 team, Harding Academy, beat this conference's number 1 team on their own floor. They beat Manila last night. It was Harding Academy 62 and Manila 52.
Hey, Harding Academy, I watched that game last night, Mike, and Harding Academy woke up. They started hitting shots and rebounding. They couldn't miss anything.
They say it's almost impossible to beat Manila here in this gym, and they did it last night. So hats off to Brad Francis and the Harding Academy Wildcats. what's going to happen the rest of the day. After this game at 1 o'clock, it'll be the number 3 ranked Pangburn Tigers boys. They'll be taking on number 2 Osceola. Osceola's number 1 for most of the season in all the polls. But Pangburn's pretty feisty, and they'll shoot a lot of threes, and they'll get after you on defense.
Pangburn will attack you, and if you're not ready for them, they will win.
Yep. If Osceola overlooks them, they'll have a battle on their hands. Also at 4 o'clock, it'll be our number 2 ranked girls team, Rosebud. Brad Moss, they'll be here tonight, this afternoon. They'll take on the host team, Manila, the number 3 team from Conference 3. And in the nightcap tonight, the one we're worried about, or looking forward to, is Clinton Yellow Jackets taking on the Walnut Ridge Bobcats tonight at 7 o'clock. You can listen to it all right here on these same stations on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Hey, Coach Gardner, he'll have that team ready to go. They, Nathan Farmer, Lathan Newland, Harrison Hall, those guys will be ready to go.
All right, we're just seconds away from tip-off here in the second half. Yellow Jackets outscored Walnut Ridge 21-5 in that second quarter. And what a run they made at the end to push out to a 26-22 halftime lead. They trailed at one time 15-5, had made 6 turnovers, and had about that many air balls, probably, Phillip. But, man, things have really turned around. And Coach Matthew Post talking to the young ladies down to our right.
Hey, give a shout-out here, Mike. KG is watching Miss Smith's room, 4th grade room back at Clinton.
All right, I bet all the smart boards are fired up around Clinton Elementary and Junior High and High School.
Shout out Jason Lynch, Elite Automotive. He's watching.
Great Yellow Jacket fan, Jason Lynch. And we're underway in the second half. Jackets open up in that double team. Sydney Standridge starts the second half along with Haven Stovefoos, Alexa Booher, Katie McJunkins, and Kylie Lassiter. Walnut Ridge with the basketball. Davis will take a 3 high off the rim. No good. Now it's a race to the rebound. And they're going to call Clinton for the foul. There was a race to the basketball between Augustine and Booher. Augustine got there about a half second sooner, and they call Booher for a push in the back. Ball loose on the floor and out of bounds, and maybe that's poetic justice. Phillip Jones, as we didn't get the call on that end, but we do get the basketball.
Hey, shout out to Miss Rain's class back at Clinton. They're watching.
All right. Maybe we can bring home a win for everybody. Make school go that much easier. Stovefoos for the basketball here in front of the Clinton bench. Yellow Jackets are going left to right on your radio dial if you're not watching the live stream. Booher out front. Gets it to Katie. Walnut Ridge is still in that zone defense. Lob inside. Laster, great catch. Turns, shoots, no, and knocked out of bounds. And it'll belong to Walnut Ridge. Really a nice catch on that one.
Hey, shout out to Miss Menard. Her class says go Jackets.
All right.
Farm Bureau, Melody Fosco.
I bet Mickey Parrish may be watching in.
Mickey critiquing the officiating.
Inside via travel. Want to mention Melody Fosco. Hope her son Reese gets well. Reese had an injury this week. Jonathan Peters from Lake Area Sports. Glad to hear from him.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jonathan.
And, we may see him next week at Yellow Jacket Arena.
Miss Chrysler's class says go, girls.
Booher in the front court. Stovefoos will take a long 3. Good!
Big shot, big shot.
Havens is starting to dial it in now. That's her second one. And the Jackets with their biggest lead of the game at 29-22. 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Cross court pass. Walnut Ridge trying to get something inside. Throws it in. Now a collision.
Who's that on?
Looked like Booher had the inside position, but the foul is going to go on Alexa. She took a pretty good shot to the face, I think.
I disagree with that call, Mike. She has a right to be there.
Quickly, 2 fouls on Clinton. We saw that in the first half as the Yellow Jackets had 7 fouls in the first quarter. Lassiter almost had the steal. Now back behind her layup, good. For Forster, that'll be her 8th point. Can't fault Lassiter for that, though. She flashed for the steal, almost had it, and then the offensive player got behind her. Lassiter answers on the other end. Kylie has 12, and the Jackets lead 31-24. Ball knocked away by Lassiter, and the Jackets have it. Now the turnovers are coming to Walnut Ridge. Standridge inside, kicks it to Booher, and the Jackets will pull it out and set up the offense. Corner, Standridge. Back to Stolfus. They leave her open.
Oh!
No good. And rebound Walnut Ridge. Haven had a pretty good look at that one. Walnut Ridge in the front court. Davis has it out front. Jackets still in the double team on Bailey. Here on the near side. Walnut Ridge has had a couple of wide open looks, but they're turning the shots down.
Good defense, good defense.
Walnut Ridge with the ball out front.
3 seconds in the lane, they ain't calling it.
They're going to say Yellow Jacket fans want 3 seconds in the lane. Not on Bailey, but it's number 3 down there.
We got a foul on Kylie's 4th.
And that's a big one right there.
That girl was camping out in the paint, and they were not calling it. The fans on the other side were yelling it. They were not calling it.
Double teaming Forster, or Augustine, and Bailey. It was Forster behind her that was camping out in the lane, and now Walnut Ridge takes a 3. Rebound Booher. But the big news there is Lassiter hits on the bench with 4 fouls, and she has dominated the game since the second quarter. Now the Yellow Jackets will have to play for quite a while without her. Jackets lead 31-24. Standridge now in the post for Clinton. Katie McJunkins 3, too long. Rebound Augustine. Now she's on the run. Gets it up to Davis. Down inside. They overthrow it. Now Katie has it. She looks to run.
Pull it out.
2 on 4. Katie's going to the basket. Ball knocked away, and it'll stay with Clinton.
Mike, shout out from Officer Ayers, SRO at junior high and high school. He's watching the cafeteria.
All right. Nobody does it better than Officer Ayers.
Jesse Wilson watching. Coach Cooper and Coach Biggs.
All right. Got all the staff watching tonight. Hope they can join us this weekend. We can pull this one out. And Stolfus long
Our
3,
ball.
no good.
Oh, no.
And?
Oh, it's going to be overturned.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some help here from the other official. He had a much better angle. And the ball's going to go to
Yes,
Clinton.
sir.
You've refereed for years. That's good officiating.
That's great officiating.
Get the call right.
As long as you're communicating. Absolutely.
Yep. The official that made the initial call, he had a couple of players between him and the ball. The official here on the near side had a really good look at it, and they got that call
Tammy
right.
Coward, she's watching.
Haven Stolfus 3. Good!
Shot.
Got it. That's her 3rd. She's got 9. And the Yellow Jackets with their biggest lead of the game, 34-24. Davis pulls up. Shot. Short. Rebound Standridge. And the Yellow Jackets have it with 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Lacey Bell on the run. Reese McDonald from the corner. Goal! The Jackets have hit 6 straight points. Timeout Walnut Ridge. Jackets with their biggest lead of the night. It's Clinton 37, Walnut Ridge 24. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Well, we're back here at Manila High School. Yellow Jackets have just knocked down 2 more threes. They've outscored Walnut Ridge 32-7 since the first quarter. They lead 37-24. Steal by McDonald.
Oh, come on.
And stolen back, but they're going to get a foul on Walnut Ridge from behind. That's Alex Jones.
Mike, look at the foul count. 3-1. Looks like to even up here later on this game. Hey, shout out Coach Benson, Josh Jones. They're watching together, which is surprising. Also, Brandy Alexander.
Yes! She did it again!
Big shot. 2 claps and a Ric Flair right there.
4 threes for Stolfus, 40-24. And the Yellow Jackets on fire. 3-point shot, Walnut Ridge, no good. Lacey Bell runs it down, knocked down, no call. And they're going to call her for being out of bounds. Wow. Stolfus with 3 threes in the corner. She's got 4 in the game. The Yellow Jackets have outscored Walnut Ridge 35-7 since the first quarter. 3:22 left in the third. The Yellow Jacket fans excited on the far side, and they're excited back home.
Oh,
and the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to give it to Clinton. On the inbounds play, McJunkins into the front court, looking to add to the lead.
Shoot that thing.
Reese will take a 3.
Oh.
No. Battle, rebound, Augustine. First time she's touched the ball in a while. She's going to go all the way to the basket. Layup, good. And she's fouled. Well, that's the first time she's touched the ball in a long time. The Yellow Jackets have done a good job on her.
Got to keep the ball out of her hands. Hey, shout out Huddle House. Ate there last night. Great food, great service.
They probably got it on inside today, and they'll have it on tonight when the Yellow Jackets play at 7 o'clock. Their favorite son, Zach Alexander, will be playing tonight. Augustine hits the free throw. That's her first one of the night. She's 1 for 3 from the line. It's 40-27. Jackets by 13. Stolfus with the basketball. Cross court. Lacey Bell drives in the lane. Bounce pass to Katie. Haven will take a 3. No. Off Standridge, but run down by McJunkins. Great hustle. And McDonald has it on the wing. Drops it inside to Sydney. Sydney tries to turn. Shot no good. And Walnut Ridge has it.
Oh.
And off their foot. And out of bounds. Give Katie credit for staying and causing a little bit of pressure there and forcing the turnover.
Coach Prince watching back at home. Miss Wilder's class watching.
Got to tell Coach Prince it's a good day to play, too. Sun shining.
And little Wessie cheering on his mama.
All right. Jackets going to take a timeout. We'll keep it here. There's 2:37 left in the third quarter. Clinton leads 40-27. If you just tuned in, they trailed 17-5 at the end of the first quarter. They made 6 turnovers, and then made an incredible rally in the second quarter and went to a 26-22 lead at the half.
All right, some more shout-outs. My phone's blowing up. Western Sizzling, they got 4 TVs streaming the game. Also, we got Kelly Wilson, Christy Mooney, Ginger Griffin. That says, go Jackets. And Ken Wyatt is also watching with us.
Right.
I think he's supposed to be in bed. I believe he drives a truck at night, postal service.
I remember when we played at 10 o'clock in that baseball game a few years ago. That was the game where Avery Bramlett hit the home run to tie it in the 6th inning. And Riley McDonald, brother of Reese McDonald, stole home to win that one at the bottom of the 10th. But I think everybody in town was listening that day.
First Service Bank, April College watching.
And we're back. Stolfus with the basketball. And she was looking to pass inside, and they covered it up. And then she couldn't get the ball back and traveled. And
Miss Hutchins is watching with her class. Also, she's working on the program book for next week. Hey, good shot.
Walnut Ridge turns it over. And the Yellow Jackets have it right back.
Sergeant Newberry, Ryan Sargent, also listening with us from Heber Springs.
We like Sergeant Newberry. Yep. His daughter was a great player at Heber Springs. I think now playing college basketball at Williams Baptist, I believe. And so Katie McJunkins has it. Cross court to Lacey Bell. Looking and gets it to Reese McDonald. Jackets have it. McDonald drives. Corner. Stolfus. She'll take another 3. No. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Good hustle.
Well saved. I called that one too soon. Great hustle by Lacey Bell McJunkins.
She got away with a walk.
The Jackets have it. And, wow, they barely keep possession. Almost walked here. Almost threw it away there. And they are living a charmed life right now in this possession.
Hey, they're listening at Ingram's.
Katie with the ball in the corner. Gets out of a double team. Gets it to Reese McDonald. Now on the near side, Stolfus. Lacey Bell, the left-hander, will shoot a three. No, but there's Katie for the second shot. And
no foul.
No good. And rebound Bailey.
Get in front of her.
Bailey's going to head to the basket. You know that. Behind the back to the basket. Shot. She's fouled. Basket goes. But I think they're going to call that one on the floor.
No shot.
Good call by the official.
Brian Henderson listening. Amanda James, Dale James, county judge.
Water Ridge inbounds under their own basket.
Well,
Augustine thought she was fouled on the shot. She went to the line, but it was on the floor. Walnut Ridge takes a long three, and they hit it. They've scored 6 in a row now. Jackets cannot relax. 40-30 now. Closest Walnut Ridge has been in a while. Jackets have not scored in a couple of minutes. Lacey Bell McJunkins gets inside to Sydney. Turns and a jump ball. And it belongs to Clinton. Jackets need a basket here. Got to stop this 6-0 run by Walnut Ridge. Reese McDonald with the ball. And to Lacey Bell. Back out front. Walnut Ridge kind of extended their defense a little bit. Here on the near side. Drops it into Sandridge.
Turn around.
To the basket. Shot no good, but Sandridge draws the foul. Good pass because it led her right to the basket, and then Walnut Ridge overplayed, and she got behind them. And now some big free throws here for Sydney Standards to try to stop this Walnut Ridge 6-0 run.
Mike, you got 3 sophomores and 2 seniors out there playing for Clinton right now. Hey, shout out Derek Collister at Justin's. They got it cranked up.
First shot, no good. Come on, Sydney, hit this one. Jackets need one before the end of the quarter. Shot is good by Sydney Standridge.
Hey, Bill and Jan Brown are watching tonight or today.
41-30. They put the score on the wrong side there. And inside, and Walnut Ridge scores. 41-32.
We got a score right here, Mike.
40 seconds left. Walnut Ridge has cut a 16-point lead down to 9.
There you go.
Katie drives the basket. Shot blocked by Augustine. And now she's on the run.
Got to get in front of her.
3, all the way to the basket. Shot is good. Down to 7. 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Don't want to give Walnut Ridge another shot here before the quarter. Corner to Katie. Back to Lacey. 10 seconds in the quarter to Stolfus. Deep corner to Katie. Ball loose on the floor. Battle for it. Going to be a jump ball. That belongs to Walnut Ridge with 4 seconds left. Better not let Augustine touch the ball because she can cover the length of the floor.
Pressure the ball right here.
Keep it away from Augustine. They do. Get to midcourt. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Shot at the buzzer is short, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. Yellow Jackets led by as many as 16. But Walnut Ridge has cut it to 7. Stay with us for what should be an exciting fourth quarter of action. Or listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
The all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is gearing up for football season. Yep, we've got a huge lineup of Rams that are sure to fit all of your tailgating needs. So put on that lucky jersey and score huge savings during the summer clearance event. Can't wait to see you at the all-new Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton and at cowboycdjr.com.
Strong, dependable, ready for anything. The Clinton Yellow Jackets know what it takes to make a great team, and Grassroots Equipment is proud to support them. Take on the season with Massey Ferguson compact and utility tractors. They mow, load, handle hay, and more, all while delivering more of the power and versatility you've come to expect from Massey Ferguson. Experience the compact and utility tractors that will take you through the season strong at Grassroots Equipment.
Well, here we go in the fourth quarter. Got a text from Russ Hensley, the entire basketball team. Coaches are watching on the bus on the way up here, and we can't wait for you guys to get here tonight and get 2 wins here for the Yellow Jackets. Well, the Yellow Jackets have the ball to start the quarter. Stolfus' 3 is no good. Lassner back in the game. Her shot's no good.
And one.
For another one, and she's fouled. And Kylie Lassiter makes her presence known as she comes back into the game with 4 fouls.
We got Natalie, Paggy, and Dapple, Barrow Store watching today. And Keisha Lynch and Jason are watching for Elite Automotive.
Lassiter with 2 free throws. First one is good.
Senior boys on the way over. Just got a text with a shout out. Hope safe travels to them for tonight's game.
13 points now for Lassiter. Jackets lead 42-34. Second shot, no good, but there's Stolfus. Gets it to Lassiter, her 15-footer, no. And there's Augustine. Here she goes on the run again. You know what she's going to do with it. All the way to the basket. Knocked away by Katie. Katie's on the run. And Augustine's going to be called for the foul. I might have rather just had the run out there and get the layup. Augustine's foul. She's played 3 quarters, and that's her first foul of the ball game.
Shout out to the high school cafeteria workers. Josh Jones is appreciative of y'all.
He's one of their best customers.
Yeah.
Clinton with the basketball. Cross corner. Sydney gets it to Booher, to Stolfus. Jackets content to work for a good shot here. Stolfus to Booher. Inside to Lassiter. Knocked away, but there's Kylie. She gets it back.
There you go.
She's fouled. And that'll be team foul number 5 on Walnut Ridge.
Matt Stewart, River Company's watching. We appreciate them. They fed the girls last night, feeding the boys today for lunch.
Jackets went down under their own basket. Only the 5th team foul on Walnut Ridge.
D.L. Webb Family Auction. Appreciate his work for the state tournament.
Katie McJunkins with the ball. Looking. And to Booher. Small players now inside on Lassiter as Augustine's guarding the corner. If you're watching on TV there. Number 11. Kylie definitely has an advantage on the inside. Drops it to her at the free throw line. Looks at the basket. Now gets it back to Stolfus. Under 7 minutes to play. Booher drives. Layup. Good. Alexa Booher off the glass. She's got 4, and the Jackets back to a 10-point lead. 44-34. Cross point pass to Davis. Here on the near side. Jackets back in that double team on Bailey. The only time she's really scored since the first quarter is when she's got her rebounds. Drive to the basket. Shot is good. Good job by Lassiter, though. She had to let her go. She's got 4 fouls.
Lassiter did the right thing there. Just let her go by.
Now backcourt pressure for the first time by Walnut Ridge. The Jackets now finally break the timeline. To Katie McJunkins, to Stolfus. She'll pull up for 3. Boom! Yes! Stolfus.
That was a men's collegiate 3 right there.
She's got 5, and the Yellow Jackets lead by 11, 47.
Oh, she pushed
36.
Off.
Dumps inside.
Oh, no.
Shot no good. Lucky that did go in, but that's going to be Lassiter's 5th foul of the ball game. Write this down. Jackets lead 47-36 as she leaves the ball game with 5:48 left in the ball game. A heck of a game by Kylie Lassiter.
Hey, we got Trey Barrett, Cowboy Dodge. They're listening to us today. Appreciate all the volunteerism and donations they give to us.
First free throw up and good by Alexis Dalton.
Karen and Alyssa from Academy Mortgage listening with us today.
Second shot good. 47-38. Lead back down to 9. Lassiter's on the bench now. Yellow Jackets have to go the rest of the way without her. Cross court now stolen but knocked out of bounds. Clinton has the basketball. 5:38 left. It's going to be a long 5:38, folks. Lacey Bell with the basketball. To Stolfus. Cross court to Katie. Katie Mack with the basketball. And gets it to Lacey in the corner. Augustine on her. Tries to drive to the basket. Her shot's good off the glass. Not sure how she got that over Augustine, but we'll take it. And the Jacket lead back to 11.
Keep the ball out of the hands of number 11.
Jones, or Dalton with it, now drops it inside. Nice move, layup, good by Forster. Backcourt pressure, and the Jackets almost turned it over. Stanridge,
there you go, good
chases
call.
It down, and she's going to be fouled.
1-1.
And that'll be team foul number 6 on Walnut Ridge. Ball was loose. Standard's great hustle to get to it. So was a Walnut Ridge player, number 4, Hannah Hatfield. And she ran into Standridge.
Standridge must be a brute because she forced the one to deliver the blow and wound up slow.
Booher with the basketball. 4:48 left in this one. Jackets lead by 9. Jackets and Walnut Ridge will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. McJunkins drives again.
There you go.
She's fouled.
2-shot.
And we'll see who this one's on. If it's on Augustine, it'll only be her second, and it is. And Lacey Bell McJunkins will head to the line, and she'll shoot 2 on this one.
Shout out to elementary activity teachers. They're all watching with us today. Weston Smith, New Bradford, Arkansas.
Yeah, we had Weston on the halftime show the other day, and we were at Newport. Great young man. Lacey Bell hits the first one. Jackets back up by 10. Her second one is no good. There's Sydney. Back up. Shot no good. And there's a battle for the board. There's Lacey under the basket. Smart play. Pulls it out. And now Stolfus will shoot a
rebound.
3. That one,
no.
Still battle for the board and out of bounds. Great hustle by the Lady Jackets, though. Got to give them credit for that. And the ball goes over to Walnut Ridge.
Miss Moody's 6th grade class watching.
It's 50-40 with 4.5 minutes left in this one. Dalton with the basketball. Gets it on the near side to Jones. And back out front. Cross-court pass. Inside. Forrester knocked away by Katie, and the Jackets have it. 2 on 3, 2 on 4. Good job to pull that one up and try to run a little bit of clock here in the corner. Alexa Booher, 3.
Oh, yes! Big shot
for Alexa. She's got 7, and the Jackets back up by 13. Down the floor quickly. Walnut Ridge to the basket, and she's fouled and makes the basket. And that's a big play for Walnut Ridge to keep them in the ball game. Alexa Jones had not scored all day until then. And now she goes to the line with a free throw. Shot is no good, but there's a rebound for Walnut Ridge. Shot good. Not sure how Dalton or Davis got that one to go with that tough angle, but she does. It's quickly back to 9 points again. 53-44, 3.5 minutes left in this one. The clock is crawling, folks.
Make them come out and foul you.
Stolfus out front. Gets it to McJunkins. To Standridge. Yellow Jackets been working on a delay game for about the last 3 weeks. They used a little bit against Harding Academy
but don't back
on
up too
Saturday.
Far.
Stolfus for the basketball. 3:10 left. And now double team. Walnut Ridge. Stolfus still with it. The count's on. And now it's off. Talking about the 5-second closely guarded count. McJunkins inside Standridge. Layup. Good.
Big
Great
shot.
job. The Yellow Jackets run almost 30 seconds off the clock and get a basket. You couldn't ask for anything more.
Straight up. Straight
inside,
up.
Forster. Shot. Booher holds her ground. Forster gets it back. Second shot. No. And who comes out with it? Jump ball. And I think we're going to have a technical foul. And
that Taylor might have got caught with that.
We're going to talk about this. So we have a jump ball. We got to determine
the
position.
Jump ball. There was a little action going on between the two girls. And it's on White. Walnut Ridge.
It's going to be on both teams. It's going to be a jump ball. I think Haven Stolfus possibly and number 3 for Walnut Ridge may be charged with a technical foul. It got a little bit rough under the basket down there.
Got timeout.
And Walnut Ridge will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:42 left in this one. Clinton 55, Walnut Ridge 44. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
At First Security, we're proud of our home state. That's why we created a website that's all about Arkansas, just like us. Visit onlyanark.com for local travel, food, culture, sports, and so much more. You'll find everything from unique festivals to weekend plans to prize-winning recipes you'll pass off as your own. It's all in one easy spot, onlyanark.com. For all things Arkansas, visit onlyanark.com today. Brought to you by First Security, member FDIC.
FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store, is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. FL Davis Cash Lumber can help with your electrical, plumbing, paint, tools, hardware, and flooring needs. They're a full-service hardware store and lumber yard. FL Davis can provide you with everything you need for your residential or commercial projects. The knowledgeable staff is always on hand to answer your questions. Visit FL Davis Cash Lumber, your Ace Hardware store. Same place, now Ace.
Well, over gone. Walker Ridge missed the three, and Alexa Booher takes one for Clinton. No good. Rebound, Sydney Standridge, no good. But there's Katie McJunkins for the basket. And that's Katie's 6th point of the game, and the Jackets now back up 57-44. And Augustine with the basketball. The Yellow Jackets are called for a foul.
Foul on Sydney there.
Augustine goes to the line. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. She's 1 for 3 at the line tonight.
They've got Justice of the Peace, Sarah Brown from Shirley watching us.
Good. Got the whole county watching tonight.
The whole county is watching.
Augustine shot. No. There's Davis for the rebound. And shot good. And that's a big one. As she went over the top of Haven Stolfus to get the rebound. And scores. And
Mike, some of these fouls I don't understand. We're standing straight up and they're calling.
Walnut Ridge will not go away. The team that went to the state tournament last year, and they're not going to go away easy.
And he gave it to Haven Stolfus, which wasn't even touching her.
57-46, 57-47 now with a made free throw. And now steal by Bailey. Yellow Jackets kind of forced that one a little bit. Now behind the back, and Booher picks it up. And a great job by Alexa Booher as she picks it up. Augustine went behind her back, lost the basketball, and I think she's maybe wearing down a little bit.
She's wearing
been out
down.
there all night.
That double team is really hurting her.
She has been over right now with her knees.
She is out of breath. Shout out to Josh Jones' friends, Tremble Hastings and Sam Solomon. Hope they're in there getting educated.
1-and-1 here. Alexa's shot is good. Alexa's had a great game today. Running the offense. And now she has 8 points. And the Jackets back up by 11. Second shot, good. 9 points for Alexa. Jackets lead by 12. 2 minutes left. And the Jackets are picking up Augustine in the back court. You're watching on TV. But she is definitely putting on a show over there, trying to say that she's being fouled. I don't see it. And Davis will take a long three. No, there's the rebound by Katie. And jump ball. It'll belong to Clinton.
It was a jump ball. He had it right, but his hand had a fist closed, which is a foul.
Full court pressure by Walnut Ridge. Stolfus for the basketball. Yellow Jackets will shoot 2 free throws on the next foul. Standridge rolling into the lane on Forrester. Layup good by Sydney Standridge. And I think the Yellow Jackets have this one in hand now.
Standridge has stepped up this game.
5 points by Standridge, but even better defense by Sydney. And inside to Forrester. Shot is good. 61-49. Clinton with the basketball. And they turn it over and foul.
Who's got the call here?
Looks like a foul maybe on Haven Stolfus. And Davis.
And they called that on us?
Davis will head to the line, shooting 2 here. That's the 10th team foul on Clinton. (61-49), a minute 12 left in this one. If you tuned in late, the Yellow Jackets trailed at 1 point, 17-5 in the first quarter. Second shot is no good. She gets her own rebound. Davis to the basket, layup, no good. Gets another rebound, and she scores. And timeout, Walnut Ridge. And once again, they cut the lead under 10, back to 9 with 1:07 left in this one.
Hey, some more shout-outs, and this will be it. We got to get back to the game here. Shout-out to Corbin Lynch. She's manager of the CHS baseball team. And shout-out to Savannah Lynch at the Healthy Bee. Have you ever tried one of those shakes, Mike?
I have not, but I've definitely picked up several for somebody.
They picked up a lot of good shakes, a lot of good tea.
Principal Treese really enjoys the Busy Bee. Is it the Busy Bee? Yeah, the Healthy Bee.
The Healthy Bee, yeah.
Well, 61-52 here. Clinton leads with 1:07 left, trying to finish this one off. Didn't look good early when the Yellow Jackets trailed at one point, as we said, 17-5. But, man, they took over in that second quarter. Outscored Walnut Ridge 21-5 in that second quarter and have never looked back in this one.
I tell you what, Mike, we're sitting up here in a sauna. We're up here at the very top, and I mean, it's just the heat is just killing us.
Yeah, we're on the top row of the facility here. And it's a warm day here in Northeast Arkansas. They're expecting to be up in the 70s today here. Well, Clinton has the basketball. 1:07 left. Katie McJunkins to Haven Stovefoos. Just take care of the ball long enough to get fouled because you're going to shoot a couple of free throws. And the Jackets all the way down the floor from Booher to Standridge. And Sydney scores. Jackets up 63-52.
Double dribble. She double dribble.
50 seconds left. And Walnut Ridge turns it over. And I think the Jackets have this one. If you're back home, I think you can breathe a little easier now.
I know the CHS admin feel a lot better after this win because we're hosting a team in our state tournament.
Stovefoos trying to get across the timeline to McDonald's. Drops it to Sydney. Sydney behind the backboard. Spins. Shot. Good. Sydney Standridge. I'm about to say best game of the year for Sydney.
Best game of the year for her.
Both offensively and defensively. You can see the confidence growing on these sophomores as this game has went along. 65-52. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Walnut Ridge. Shot up, no good. There's Augustine. Go ahead and make that one if you want to. Jackets lead 65-54. Walnut Ridge takes a timeout.
What a game, Mike Holly. Totally different team than what we saw in the first quarter.
Yeah, down 12. Laster with 3 fouls, out of the game. She comes back in, and Kylie with 10 points in the second quarter, and then everybody else jumped in too. Katie jumped in that second quarter. Then Haven went wild on the threes. She has 5 3-pointers for the game, 3 in that third quarter. And definitely it's a tale of 2 games today after that first quarter. And then also give Matthew Post a lot of credit. He double-teamed Augustine, and since that first quarter, she has been it's been hard for her to get points. She has had 7 points.
He adjusted very well. Yeah, Coach Post did a great job adjusting.
All right, Clinton has the basketball. 15 seconds left in this one. And they get the ball in. And Katie has it, dribbles near midcourt, gets it to Alexa Booher. 10 seconds left in this one, and Alexa's going to be fouled. And, folks, we're going to be here till Saturday, but we're coming to Clinton next week. Lady Yellow Jackets are going to qualify for their first state tournament in about 7 or 8 years. That was a team that featured Whitney Donahue, Haley Scott, and Logan Blagg the last time those Yellow Jackets made the state tournament. And they're coming back this year. And Matthew Post's first season, the Yellow Jackets are going to be a part of the state tournament. Booher scores. I want to mention Boji Hester listening. He's at home today. Listening. I wouldn't be surprised to see him tonight. And so is his grandson, Russ Hensley. And the Yellow Jackets will be playing tonight at 7 o'clock. Booher 3 for 3 at the line. She's got one more. Second one is good. And a great game by Alexa Booher today, too.
The bench has stepped it up tonight.
Bailey in the front court. She's going to drop one off to Davis. And they'll take a 3. And no good. And that'll do it. Lady Yellow Jackets 67. Walnut Ridge 54 as they celebrate down on the floor in front of us. And the Lady Yellow Jackets will now move on to the district regional semifinals tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And they'll take on the Hoxie team and the Hoxie Mustangs tomorrow morning. But more importantly, they qualified for the state tournament, which will be next week at Yellow Jacket Arena. Let's stay with us for the post-game show, and we'll wrap this one up. Listen to Yellow Jacket basketball on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
You know, life here wouldn't be the same without a sense of community. This is a wonderful place to live. The home of the Chuck Wagon Races, Greers Ferry Lake, and of course, Joe Lee Chevrolet. You know, Joe Lee Chevrolet is famous for fairness, honesty, and square dealing. Now for 4 generations. Sure, you can buy a new Chevrolet car, truck, any other place, but this isn't anywhere. This is home. They invite you to come on down to Joe Lee Chevrolet, where they have large rebates and incentives plus low interest rates. Joe Lee Chevrolet, Highway 65 South in Clinton.
The Blagg Law Firm is a proud supporter of Clinton High School Yellow Jacket sports. When you need an attorney, call the Blagg Law Firm. Whether it's an injury accident, criminal defense, DWI, family dispute, or Social Security disability, Ralph Blagg believes in equal justice for all. Located on Court Street in downtown Clinton and on the internet at blagglaw.com. The Blagg Law Firm, a proud supporter of Clinton High School sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call, 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Ozark Health is a wonderful diamond in the rough, I call it.
Living in a rural community, having access to healthcare is critical. It has been a blessing to our community.
Not that I want to go to the hospital, this last place that I really want to go, but this is the place I'd recommend to anybody.
There's nothing like the individual care that you get here. It's phenomenal.
Our purpose for being here is to serve people. It fills me with pride that we're able to do that.
Ozark Health, your community hospital.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers for the all-new Cowboy family of dealerships. When I say family, it's something I truly believe. This is an incredible place that has not only embraced me and my employees, but also my family. And that's what community is all about. I want to say thank you for making it possible for us to call this home. Can't wait to see you at Cowboy, the all-new Steve Landers Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton.
Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.